On a current, I don't know. I think it's gonna be it's a coin flip for sure. And if I had to make a gun prediction, gun to my head. Gun to my head. Fuck, I don't know.
But there is a
thing is, the game is 2-1 now. It kind of. Oh.
He fancies it. He's read him like a book.
All right, I'm gonna change my prediction. Fuck it.
Read from start to end, and now
I don't know. It's so hard.
There's still 3 players.
This is a coin flip. It feels like.
And jawgemo wants this back as well. Where on earth is he gonna go in this?
He repositions over towards A main. He's done this a couple of times in Americas. It's so difficult to play against.
This is outrageous from jawgemo, trying to get right behind them. Gets away with 1, but he's made this at least a bit of a contest. But the numbers still so good for EDG. Plant on their side.
Wait, G2 fell asleep.
Clean enough for EDG. Stamping authority on this.
A rare whiff from
make
G2.
a go of it, but a
valid?
1v3 again. A lot to ask
for.
What? Chicho doesn't want
Chicho should have died twice this round.
They're creeping up towards where Trent is holding.
Like.
Timing on the out drone at least. Big info.
The map control is looking good.
A little bit more dedication on the rotation.
Oh, counter by Soul.
So this is about to get rather messy, isn't it? Does EDG continue forward? Do they pause? It looks like KangKang wants to go for it, which feels a little too bold for me, but a plant is being facilitated. But Jonah P still wants more. Still on the site. Still controlling the space, and G2 looking to try and pressure this as quick as possible.
They've also got full art control, nicely planted.
Art flank is late.
Well.
Art flank is late.
Needs to be a disruption
aware.
in the flank.
Oh,
Chichu so on the money.
Rockets coming back up. Rockets are up.
Leaf. That removes one of the really
have rockets and
approaches of holding this. Jonah P trying to stick through, at least get towards
half.
Will take the damage, and Chichu
oh my god!
EDG.
They got fucking rolled on the steps.
Their assessment, EDG, of course, these quick changes, obviously adapting to the new meta, showing that they have some validity.
jawgemo?
Hold on, okay, Jorg's gonna get Chichu.
Last 4 guys are B.
A little bit of blood here, but still, KangKang
Astro wall.
once again leading. And the Astro ult just to ensure this
the
goes
util
in, if anything,
is looking
encourage
good,
G2
dude.
for a swing here.
Oh wow, good flashes. How is this guy alive? Oh my.
God knows where, but KangKang back sight. Flash ready, he's going back
nice
for
try.
more. Jawgemo deals with
3v3?
it.
3v4 actually.
Finally, a little bit of a fight
wall's
back
coming down.
from G2. Simon playing those really
wait, they're walled off. What do they have?
dangerous odds, trying to play towards the back of the side, leaving just
Duck.
two alive. Nobody still towards Jawgemo.
Wow, good timing on the sock. Rockets should be coming back up at some point.
Leaf going to be put under pressure. They've got to still do something about this.
All the
Or do
way?
they just call their losses on this one? The defuse is there.
Wow. That was their only play, literally.
Springboard through art, which has been a
I get what he's saying.
contested part
It could
of
also
the
be
map
fake news, though.
Keep Leaf feeling a little bit more secure in this, allowing that exploration over towards B-Long as well for Jawgemo. So still got to deal with what's coming their way. It's all good and well planned.
Oh, he got walled off.
Disconnected now.
Can't go over.
A little bit of an isolated player towards main, but the
this is
kind of
scary because they don't know if they're main.
Is being held off.
Overall here as well, just to aim to deny the plan.
You tag anybody? You tag 2 at the end. Wow.
Decent damage done, and Jorg, he's actually threatening the flank here. He didn't commit to it.
Rated.
Peak
too far.
Gonna be bloodied
Peak too
by
far.
at least
4v4.
one, but the plant's in. But this
taking
feels really unstable.
Moggy,
EDG
oh my
can't
God.
play that comfortable post plant towards Art. You're gonna have Trent controlling over
Leaf
towards
patient
Pit.
this time.
Late presence by Leaf, almost
Leaf's
offsetting
very
the timing.
patient.
We know that Chichu's been winning this fight out more often
There,
than
he
not.
found it, he
but
found
this
it.
time, Leaf's on the case. Simon,
There it is,
too many
G2,
targets.
off the eco.
This time, G2 are able to play this back. Crunch, but they're looking towards it. Jonah P bides
God.
his time. We saw what happened with the patience.
They're gonna be
before.
aware
Just
of it now.
strike Again. But these two players can't fall here.
Soon they will
Leaf
be,
can't
soon.
go down. Trent can't go
Not
down,
yet.
and EDG want to remove them, but the eventual
was aware,
close
it's too
comes
late.
in. Jonah P,
Oh,
hold on, it's
everyone's
all on
dead.
Jonah P. How is this turned around? KangKang and Smoggy lean forward, take the fight to them, and put Jonah P in a 1v2. Looking for the first Smoggy, tucks in.
What a clear.
He's gone down, but a 1v1.
Whiff.
Oh,
He whiffed.
What is that?
KangKang
Jonah
whiffed.
P snaps up to KangKang.
Not much.
The 2 players at the top of the scoreboard holding down B.
Your ults.
4-5 through the B link.
God.
Wait, they walled them off long. Wait, look at that. He walled off them long. He walled them off.
Look at how this is almost flipped around. Chichu's up towards it. Nobody on the flank. It's
They're probably
Smoggy this
still
time
gonna
to take
lose,
down
but that was
Jonah
cool.
P. Jog's still here. These are stingers. They can't take these long-range fights.
They
want
have
them
spawn,
to get close,
but
this is uncomfortable.
the problem is that EDG know exactly where they are.
Spawn, so they own a little
They're
bit
just
of the
stuck
map.
back
It's not
on
really
spawn.
planning there, and like you said,
And now they're walled off.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable here. Valen trying to find a little bit of a corner to play from, but they are everywhere. But Valen does well. Takes away one. Trent chimes in, but EDG. Wait, Valen, I thought you got a little techie on that
What's
one.
happening? How's Valen alive?
G2 winning down.
What is happening?
G2, you had no right to
observing.
win that.
I don't want to blame the deserving. It's just chaotic.
But I'm more amazed
It's
by
dog shit, I
Valen
said
being
it. I'm
able to
just kidding,
survive
though,
in
of
his
course.
position.
Towards B long. So much
Trent's gonna get his
for EDG
ult,
to try and figure
I think.
out where this ends.
And the Prowler just got broken in A main. Valen stuck around to break that from
Wow,
Simon. So
yeah, this is
Simon
looking
still thinks
bad.
there's presence right now in A. In fact, you see the rotates coming
look at that.
towards A.
It's so slippery
Oh, it's
from
looking
G2,
bad.
so cerebral. This puts nobody in a do or die scenario.
Oh my
And look
God,
at
he's
the
dead.
Fox, there's nowhere to hide.
Wow,
G2,
what an
pixel
execute.
perfect on the execute, but stalled out for a second.
Dono?
30 seconds now. As the
Damn,
plan
he wants to
comes
get the
in,
good plan.
EDG down
He
and
wants
out,
to
but
get the
does
good
that
plan. He
make a
tanked the
difference?
molly. It's actually worth it, no?
As they back up, EDG
Actually worth
have got
tanking the
all
molly
the
to
task
tank
ahead of them.
plant.
No Cosmic Divide. No way for KangKang to get in. This has got to be brute force.
They had the wrong read, EDG, this
They've got
round.
it.
Costing the
They
game.
can do it.
Maybe.
KangKang the first to take those steps, even
Whiff?
up this one. Leaf with a missed shot.
Oh.
And now Smoggy chimes in with one as well. EDG never caring about the odds.
I didn't
never
even see that flank.
caring what the numbers may look like.
Oh my
As now
God.
Valen asked to fight
Wow, they
brilliance, and he
retake
can't
that.
do it. EDG
Leaf whiffed.
taking us to
The other
OT.
guy swung. I didn't even see the flank. Chichu
I feel like this game
again.
completely deserved it.
Open them.
Man, streaming like you can hear me.
Someone's there or someone's not. Very clear-headed, clear towards middle.
Uh-oh.
And Trent wants back in. This is dangerous. He isn't alone. Oh,
Good cover.
Valen on the bailout.
Wow.
Takes away KangKang, and they can slip back a little bit deeper, but this split is coming in no matter what. Nobody. This is
Wow.
lovely
Dylan.
work from G2.
Wow.
They're just funneled into death.
Wow.
There's no way that nobody knew that Vice Wall was there. I mean, he just walked through it into his death completely. G2 have bamboozled them with the defensive setup.
5v2. Discipline.
Watching this has been masterful. Simon,
Wow.
it feels like a formality at 1v5. Very, very difficult. And it is G2 almost upping the...
Oh, they're faking B. Let's see if they rotate. No
I really
rotate.
want to be doing this against KangKang.
No rotate.
Apparently, yes.
No
Trent's
rotating.
feeling
No
it,
rotating. There's
but they're not
4A.
falling for it. As much as this is all a bit of a ruse.
Wait, they're
how
going
much do
back.
they commit behind it? Oh, he's so hungry for
What's the
it.
read? They're going
You
back.
don't expect him to chase
Nope, they're going back to
that
A. They're going back to
closer.
A. They're like, nah, we're good.
They're going into the stack now. Yeah, they are. They're still
Smoke
heading
off.
this way. This could be
It's a
going
blunder.
again. We
It's a
might be
blunder.
going
It's a blunder.
again.
It's a blunder.
EDG, they knew what was
Flawless
happening.
back-to-back.
KangKang
Wow.
brave in holding it down. And we go again. I think he knows.
Oh god, he's
Timing's
getting
gonna
scared.
be, oh my good God, jawgemo! There's no one like this man.
Nice
Finding
try.
two. As in
Holy.
the awareness to identify the gap,
Uh-oh.
to know of that possibility
Someone's
and
in the
play for it.
smoke.
But it's still a 3v4. We've seen EDG go up against these odds and still succeed, but in the smoke, waiting is Jonah P. Chichu will have to play this in.
That's a tough spot.
Smoggy bringing it back to a 3v3.
Dylan trying to make a play
Valen,
on
this
timing.
is a really risky play
Oh.
here. Does he get out? He does. Okay, I was a bit worried he might get
Wait, his
isolated
teammate got
in front of that,
spammed.
but nobody's taking away Trent.
You gotta make a play now.
Just spamming the flowers.
Oh my God,
There
but
it is.
G2 now on the flank as well. He tried to get that pressure on the back line. Valen now has problems. Left,
G2
right,
kinda threw
and
this
the
round.
spike against him. Chichu is an issue. It's so hard to
I think
clear.
Jonah was too far
EDG.
aggressive.
Man, there's a...
Hey, main.
I feel like we keep saying that, but they just somehow like crisis avert at the very end. But this time it looks like EDG is sticking around, and as are G2. This might be head first for Halos here. They're going for it, and so far it's EDG out
Wow,
on
what an
top.
adjustment.
Valen goes down. Oh, jawgemo! When they
Everyone
need
got
him,
through the
he
smoke.
seems to get
I like
to
the
every
idea.
single
I like the
time.
idea from
KangKang and
EDG.
Chichu this time around going to be asked
But
a big
wasn't
question.
enough.
Ult's already in. Jog wants to find this man. You don't want to leave him unchecked. Has he found a gap? Absolutely not. Bye-bye.
Oh my God.
Gets out of there.
Where does he
Still
pee?
finds
Oh.
his man. Leaving Chichu in a world of trouble.
Oh my God, we go again.
Chichu right back in.
Really quite deep.
If-
When they realize
well,
there's
the
no
only
Vice Wall here,
thing is,
they might try to
if Jonah can
fully walk it in.
Oh, he didn't even clone it.
So it is two players kind of back.
I was gonna say if Jonah
B.
shoots the clone before it gets to the
Valen
wall.
sees nothing yet. He might be punished on this. He's
Uh-oh.
gotta be
They see him?
careful on these jump spots here.
I think they saw him. No?
They are so
Oh,
close.
they're
Yeah,
there.
okay, bye-bye. You got to run away. Get out of there. You're ringing the alarm bell. They are at the door. They're in the door. They're at the site.
Bam
Trent
kill,
gets a wild
traded.
spray through the smoke, but now it's all gone to hell in a handbasket as KangKang is breaking down the door, taking away Leaf. Fancier go at Jorg. Turns the flash, gets back in
Nice try,
time.
Jaw.
But Jorg takes him
1v3
down,
Jonah.
just leaving Jonah P in a 1v3. And we talk about pace. We talk about aggression. EDG showing we can do it just as well. Lovely approach towards that B side. And Jonah P, this is incredibly difficult. Already stalled out. You're feeling those chances dwindling here. Feeling like 15 is fated for EDG.
The clone saved them?
One left, one right, the crossfire near on Unbreakable. It's just
Oh, because Balance shot the clone?
EDG. Strike is still going to be that wall that is going to be a big signifier of something is up. I mean, the fact that you've got to double doors means something has
3, 2,
gone
1.
wrong. It feels weird already.
They're going all
There's
together.
2 players here for EDG. Can they close it out?
Oh, one guy didn't make it. One guy didn't make it through the wall.
Knocking, and this
2
time
guys
it's
made it.
Chichu answering back to back.
Chichu always overpeaked a little bit. Nice try. If he lived for a little longer, they know the flank's an option. Trent hears them.
On the back lines,
Big
dealt with.
shot.
Trent wants to carry this on.
This is the fight of the rounds. This is the fight of the rounds.
His life here. Play smart here. Doesn't need to do too
This
much.
is nice by Trent to back up. He's
He's
holding it with Leaf. Actually, really nice. Simon's going to tank the
deliberately
ult.
Get hit by this. This is going to slow things down
Yeah.
quite a lot. And I think Smoggy's got to take the initiative.
Now they know they're
I think he
split
has
up,
to be the
right? One
person who
guy's
takes first
flank, one
contact.
guy's missing. They're trying to
All
isolate
moving
this
their way
fight.
forwards.
Good job, G2. Good job by Trent to lead as well.
That chance. That was almost 3
Damn, we're going
players at the
again,
same
dude.
time swinging. Looking like this ain't over yet.
It's a great decision by G2, playing dynamic in the post plant, not just holding positions and crossfires, though now they can settle into that kind of thing to shut Smoggy down.
Oh my god. Trent's been
him
playing
out.
insane this event.
Yeah, kind of gets
He
clear.
hears them rotating to A though.
Have a beautiful timing of his own.
Oh my god. Oh my
This is a
god.
huge audio cue. Trent's going to hear it. He's going to find
Perfect.
it. He's going to find Chichu as well.
They have to
Now
commit
all
A.
this split, all
They
this
have to commit A
intention
too.
throughout this
That's a
approach
stack.
towards A could
Wow.
be right, but nobody fancies it. He's still
Where's
trying
that?
to
He
go
went
towards
through?
this. Jawgemo, pop flash, has a look, finds nothing. Plant trying to be played towards.
There's a
They got
gap.
it in.
There's a gap.
4v3 though. KangKang, Simon, and Smoggy going to have to stand together. Stands back Jawgemo.
Kind of fucked
Another
up.
chance here.
It was
Down
a
to 3v3
misleading
now.
gap. Look at Simon.
Simon's unrelenting. He fancies
That's
some
a
more.
crazy
He's going to
fucking
get more.
play.
Leaf's going to deal with
2v2.
him, but it's traded out again.
There's a flank art.
2v2.
They're both in main.
Time now
They have
starting to
suck for
become a
bomb.
factor here. G2 need to try and disrupt these final 2 players.
No, they don't.
And Leaf the one to put his body on the line, put his life on the line.
Hey, he's on.
No way.
Leaf,
No.
Leaf!
Brother. Brother.
Unthinkable scenes!
Brother.
There's a thing. Is that the thing that changes the trajectory
also one
of
on
this
Haven the
entire
other day,
matchup?
too.
Gonna go and blow
I
for
think it
blow
was
the whole
G2's
time, but
game.
now the pressure is back on EDG, trailing this time. G2 round to the good, but a lot of pressure here through our Jawgemo is certainly not alone. He's gonna have a fight on this, and it's Smoggy, it's Chichu.
Oh my god.
Side by side, taking away the G2 players. Man advantage to EDG. Looking for a way back in. They try and fight towards the site, but they lose out as Joe2P left in a 1v3.
What the fuck is happening?
And this match feels
Again?
like it'll never
1v3?
end.
I mean, at minimum at this point, it's going to tie EDG's 18.
I don't know why, but they're not worried about B. Now they are.
If they hadn't allowed
trip
Leaf
on
to
door
stick
as
the
well.
defuse
It's
in a prior
fucked.
round,
It's
they would
over.
have won the map already.
Can't feel good.
There's a trip on the door.
If there was anyone to do it, it would be this
Jesus.
man. Oh god, there was a feeling in the
What the
room.
fuck was
The
that?
trip hadn't gone off and activated the slow. Was, but
Oh!
they
Did that
get the
ping?
little bleep.
Did that ping? Yeah, it did. Yeah, the bleep bleep.
Again, LAN audio is a little bit different at times, harder to
But they
isolate
did
those
ping for a second.
And
sounds,
Valence
but-
missed the timing here as well.
Whoa. KangKang is right here.
No.
He's gone down. This could be the floodgates open. Do they speed up off this? Taking pause for thought towards Art, but Simon needs to make a masterpiece out of it. He can't.
It's on him.
G2 now
Nope.
on the line. This
Nope.
could be over. G2
Nope.
surely in the driving seat now. A 4v3.
Nope.
Oh, G2, prove me wrong.
No fucking way,
Prove me wrong. Fallon and Jawgemo digging back in.
G2 gets 3, both of his teammates die.
G2
Oh wow, what a game.
Ooh, this is gonna be. Is there gonna be a flasher on the wall?
Be diligent in their clear, which they
Oh.
are going to be. This is now going to be
Oh,
very
deep
messy.
fried.
Time to get out of there. Trent's going to get one.
Oh,
Fallon on the
Christ
follow-up.
almighty,
EDG
what the
get
fuck?
punished
And a flash?
for their bravado
It's coming in?
playing close sight.
Oh, fuck
Flash
yeah.
Through the smoke, we've seen it before, and it's rewarded again.
Oh.
KangKang going to claim 2. Leaving in this 3v2, and Simon wants to play it forward. He finds a
Oh.
point and a follow-up. How the hell?
What the
are EDG
fuck?
turning
How?
that around?
You don't want to go into KangKang when he has the showstopper. Problem is, here comes Simon rotating to make the A side of the map the strong one.
Orbital strike?
So many of these approaches have been hindered. Again, those plays through the smoke, the isolation. Chichu going to take away Valen, but it's traded out this time. They can carry on forward, but how many flashes have we seen through these smokes? How many times has this man been an absolute nightmare? This time around, G2 pivot where they look. Clearing out the
Leaf's
space
gonna get
properly,
this.
playing together, plants in play, Leaf.
I just cursed him.
That's
I'm a
rotten
fucking
from
witch.
him. KangKang
I'm a
down
fucking witch.
for nobody handled.
I just took
G2
control of his mouse
finally
with my
getting a bit of
mind.
Joe2P They look to re-clear with 3, so giving up all of this space though on shore.
Oh, they're dogging showers.
Super heavy
KangKang 1 HP.
Showers. What is KangKang thinking there?
I don't know, and he has gone down for it. Simon just manic under pressure. G2 flooding the site.
What?
Smoggy's going to control towards showers.
How did Smoggy get?
But
Smog
again,
got
there's some
2.
questionable choices going
This
on
might be
here.
a Viper ult.
Roasted.
What's going on?
This might be a Viper ult.
Leaf. Do you really fancy going walkabout stand?
Oh.
I guess you do. Yeah, go on then. Nobody's waiting. And yeah, Trent wins it. Okay.
Oh,
but
no fucking way.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah, oh, Chicho!
Oh, no
As
way.
a glimpse, as a glance, he's got it. Trent now. He knew about Smoggy about a week ago, but to try and keep track of that, impossible. EDG, tip it back into their hands at 5. Buying this EDG.
Raze ult versus Raze ult.
Here we go. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Jaw always...
Traded out, though.
Bro, Jaw's Raze ults are fucking
They have
different.
a lot of bodies here. Lovely swing, EDG. This is composure. Expecting the play coming out as well. G2 are trying to go blow for blow, but the bodies are here.
Wow.
Simon just putting up numbers
Wow.
and just roasting Leaf alive.
Let's see if they can catch him.
Far simple in approach. Good info. They know what's coming here. There's 3 players for G2. KangKang, though, going to start flying forward. Takes the
shit.
space. TP
Wait, what
there.
just
Nice.
happened?
G2 holding on. KangKang the one to answer.
The fuck
back.
is happening?
G2 on the site. Solid.
The fuck is
In
happening?
their hold this
I
time.
haven't
Waiting
even
for
seen,
the
like, a
baby
singular
Prince
duel.
to fall
People are
apart,
just
but it's not
dying.
here. They've held their composure well. And EDG just getting broken on the way in towards site itself and towards showers.
One of the players ended up dying to salvos as well. And the macro game actually being played really nicely by Jorg and Leaf, the 2 players on your screen here. They dominated in showers against the Teho utility that was coming out and made sure that a crucial piece of map control was maintained the entire time by G2. And they've got the jump on Smoggy here. Though he is thinking about it, it would be impossible for him to deal with both of them and get the plant down.
Oh my God, they almost lined up. In Valorant,
Nobody as
so
he goes for the drone
there's a
here,
reason
he's
why it
gonna
hasn't been banned in
realize that
Valorant.
that vandal is
Does
able to be
not
picked
provide
up.
a competitive, like, that feature does not
You'll be
provide a
kicking
competitive
yourself
advantage in
from this
Valorant.
one. EDG have absolutely
Dude,
worked
what
you
the
over
fuck?
here. It's down to Trent and Jonah P to try and do something back, but nobody is going to have that upgrade as well. And the curiosity, oh, he's got 2! Jonah P making up for the mistakes, leaving just the hero himself in the what? Oh my God, hold on, oh no, he's got one back! These 2 teams.
Wait, Trent has rocket
now
soon.
down to a
He knows
1v1.
KangKang's in
Trent
here.
on the site itself and KangKang waiting. Letting him sweat a little on this. Satchel over, force him away as a look in.
Oh my God.
And Trent recovers
They
what
used
looked
rocket,
like a
bro.
lost
They got baited
round.
into using the rocket. No, that was actually really winnable,
Incredible.
Can do jawgemo. Slow down a little.
though. As if post play is not a thing in
Look how much
CS.
space they're taking off this. Maybe this is
I
the right
mean,
read.
if someone
EDG
throws a
gonna take all
molly
the site.
in CS,
You've
you
got
just
hope
extinguish it
in
with the
some
smoke.
line that Trent holds
So
back
there's like
side,
a-
'cause
where the
KangKang
fuck are
is
you looking?
hungry. Trent looked lost in the source on that one. He was just drifting away. But now we've got them pinned. This is actually an issue. This is a really tricky scenario for G2 to figure out.
It's tricky for Leaf. Leaf has to hold off the Horde that are looking to try to take some space over towards backside, towards spawn. EDG would really love to control Heaven.
Oh, Leaf. That doesn't look winnable. It really doesn't. EDG posted up on this. 2 players waiting. Nobody good for it. Valen does strike back towards KangKang, but now Jonah P, the man who went large, who went above and beyond for the boys before, now he's trying to hold on to it. Nobody forced a little further forward. Dog goes
He's
in.
stunned.
It's all getting messy now. On towards the spike. Nobody going to take away Jonah P. EDG!
Damn.
Bringing it back to 11 now. Are finding those faults so well, genuinely. And look at this again, very simplistic in approach though here. No split through showers, all in through short, and it's a brawl on the site. Jonah P does well, but he's the only one to do well for G2. It's lights out for EDG so far. They've won out the site, they got what they wanted. They add another body to the list, putting Leaf all alone.
GG.
And the plant's there as well. 13, and map 2 beckoning. And Leaf could do nothing but die. EDG back in the game. And we
That's when the KO pick
are
instead of
going
this guy?
distance here. They want to keep control of all of this. No free orbs, no chance, nobody.
Well, this is a
Oh, it's
really good
just
ult to get early.
gorgeous from
Yeah, he might as well
nobody
take the orb as well.
farming up. They just
Yeah,
wanted it
runs back
all.
to take it, right?
and they're gonna
No,
try to
Grim.
kill
It's
the-
4-1
Cam
again.
pumped up too. You're starting to
Oh
see
boy,
him
they're
really firing up
really
here.
using the demo against them. They know that they only fast hit.
Map 2, looking like map 3, they are just turning the screws. They're in their face. It's sending a message.
Damn, look at the damage from the stun. Breach damage into a stun. That was sick. Fast. They've locked them out, but they can't. The problem is they're scared, right? That's why the drones jumping as well. They're trying to find the trips. This is a great reaction from EDG. Again, they can't really go through here because you have smoke and thorns, which means they can't fast flood, so they actually push back through topside.
The rest of the team making it over now. The utility, the odds.
Whoa, that's a lot of odds.
KangKang dealt with. Leaf now with a new lease of life, but nobody. Back-to-back impact. EDG starting to clear on through, and Leaf just wants to live.
No way, nobody just swung with the classics. He thought he was safe. That was a great flash from Jonah P to enable that good little double swing. Might be a 2v4. Ooh, solid. Jonah P kind of set that up with the flash though. This is their best chance of winning if you look at the minimap.
Could offer him impact.
When does Leaf consider behind? Maybe just a little bit too late, and now they got no map control. And now they're out in the open because the ult forces them out into the open. Holy, they're getting so wrecked. But G2 are also playing a sick game. Like, they're also just pushing every single time. Like, when they do lose a site, they are just make sure they do make sure that they have like a lot of map control. And then the crazy thing is, there's a world where you get DRX against D2 in the 1-1 game.
Stuns coming through. They're waiting, they're pausing, they're hoping, they're praying, and maybe this time there's an answer. Leaf desperate to get there in time. Jawgemo surrounded and on an island.
He's buying so much time. But no, look at Smoggy. He's just like, well, and then we can't even get to the plant in time. Like, he has to just run for him.
He's got to make his choice here.
It's like mind game.
He's trying to find him.
Yeah, he has to be silent because he can just run all the way around. Very nice from nobody. Things when they're changing their comps up. Way deeper. Like, for sure, they maybe partied like 5 days for New Year's or whatever. They still would have had double the time. 10 days, 20 days. 5 to pie.
But I'm not a maths
guy.
Like,
I'm not buying that they had the same time.
Great though, but EDG getting closer and oh, KangKang straight in. Oh, Chichu.
Unless they can look this drilled within that short amount of time, then fair play. They've cracked the time system.
Mile away. Good luck, boys.
And it's
stick a fork in
let's do the counter.
There is no hope out here.
Yeah, let's just do it. It's 6 pistols, 6 or no.
No mercy. And nobody, by the way, has just decided to have a game to end things on.
Oh my goodness. Look at the shots as well.
Just as part of the entire team destroying G2. Okay. They have a potential to collapse on them here in sand. Oh. Leaf would have been gifted a freebie.
Oh, they're going for it. Having a little swing on this one. Trent with utility. Going to do well. It's a 3v2. This is the advantage they haven't had in a minute. Just give G2 stingers. Oh, Chichu. Are you going to do this on your own?
He might do
no
it.
Spike.
He's got a lot of time to play with.
Looking like he's nervous as hell up towards heaven, and I would be as well. There's no way he's going to find a fair fight. Oh my god! Chichu, it's all on your shoulders. Close it out. He can't. Trent extends play.
Got him panicking.
Bangkok, and I've seen it written. It's the G2 comeback is not happening.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. We said at one point he would win the 1v1. Dude, Trent is doing work though.
I'm terrified of this team. They have nothing and they're making it look so much more deadly than it should.
It's the confidence and the individual ability. It seeps through everything they do, every round they play. I've never seen them play scared, actually. I think that's a really important point for EDG. I don't know what it would even take for them to get to that point. I think they've just got the personality.
Oh god, we're messing up our flash timings as well.
To just never be in a spot like that.
Again, with the KangKang thing, it feels almost infectious, right? He brings up the rest of the team as well. Very much the rallying cry when needed. But again, another
9
extension.
chances.
The void is avoided.
Pulled out by the casters. It's crazy.
Round by round. This could be where it all goes to pieces as well. Sheriff Stingers. And
oh my. Whoa. Misclick.
You don't get to see Jorg
no, guys,
often,
not like that.
Making an absolute
not like that, dude.
Trent, Valen, and Leaf.
He misclicked.
Now at a
extra satchel and then didn't get his ult out.
Get away as well.
Oh no.
That was a New Zealand result.
Step forward, clearing dish. They
Yeah,
kinda
actually,
know, or should know.
that's what I imagine
Both
looked like.
positions and can hazard
Oh,
a
dude,
guess
that
at
was
it, but we
devastating.
still dig him out.
Oh, they do just
Actually, I don't
clear
think
it
Neil would have hit
before
the second satchel. I think he would have just switched to it on the gun.
I kind of think Neil would have got
Nice bit
that.
of stall.
I think Neil would have kept it simple.
Starting to get a bit nervous
sure,
now, especially
sure.
with Chi-Chu's reposition. Does get seen, but they're still making a go of it.
Trent.
Down to just Trent now. Is this how you go down with a whimper? It might
Very,
just be.
very nice.
EDG
13-4. Absolutely owned him on the last map.
13-4. Decimating
Dude, his little
G2.
smile at the end. Hey,
They
that's
just
cool.
took every other
Vitality
team at
secured.
Masters Bangkok and put 'em on
EDG
notice.
secured.